A newborn puppy, eyes shut and covered in caked mud with weak breathing, survived only 5 days after being rescued. On the way home, a faint, weak cry caught my attention. I followed the sound and found a newborn puppy abandoned by the roadside. Its umbilical cord had just been cut, and it was covered in mud, barely breathing. The busy road around was filled with cars rushing by dangerously close, and I knew I couldn't leave the puppy there. I had to take it home immediately. At home, I gently cleaned the dirt from its tiny body. The puppy was so hungry that it latched onto my fingers, sucking hard and refusing to let go. Even with its eyes still closed, it instinctively searched for milk. We had a small female cat, so I carefully held her so the puppy could drink a few sips of fresh milk, though I wasn't sure if it was enough. That night, I prepared goat milk powder to feed it, and slowly I saw its tiny belly fill and swell. For the first time since being found, the puppy was able to sleep soundly through the night. But then I noticed the scab on its belly button had fallen off. A kind neighbor told me to help the puppy urinate by gently rubbing its belly with a cotton swab. Caring for such a tiny puppy without a dog, Mom, was new to me, and I didn't know if it would survive. It was so fragile and small, yet it kept whimpering softly whenever it woke. I wondered if it was hungry or just scared and lonely. Whenever I gently stroked it, the puppy would snuggle into my palm, seeking comfort and warmth. In those quiet moments, a deep connection grew between us. I switched to a new milk bottle because the puppy's tiny body was almost the same size as the bottle itself, but I still put it on the bed to drink on its own. I wondered what name I should give this little fighter. After each feeding, I carefully burped, but the puppy was always restless, crawling and trying to escape the bed, perhaps feeling the emptiness and yearning for warmth. I checked on it many times throughout the night, afraid it might stop breathing. I layered 3 blankets to keep it warm, hoping it wouldn't feel cold in the stillness of the night. The puppy was surprisingly well behaved despite everything. As days passed, I replaced those blankets with larger, softer ones and placed a warm water bottle underneath to give extra comfort. By the 3rd day, the puppy was growing stronger and drinking more milk, about 30 milliliters at a time. Its tiny paws moved eagerly while nursing, almost as if it was preparing to crawl soon. But on the 4th day, the puppy suddenly fell ill. I rushed it to the vet, where we learned its immune system was too weak. It might have been born prematurely or suffered because it never had enough mother's milk. The vet warned us that survival was uncertain and that the puppy would have to fight with all its. Sadly, on the 5th day, the little puppy quietly passed away. Its short life had come to an end before it even truly began. We buried it deeply wrapped in the same blanket it had slept on, placing its small milk bottle and goat milk powder beside it. In just a few days, this fragile life went from being rescued to leaving us forever. It never opened its eyes to see the world, never had a chance to know a name or a loving home. It was as if it had never truly been here. Those 5 days, the puppy's entire life, were filled with love, and maybe that was its only. I hope that wherever it is now, it will be healthy, safe, and joyful, not weak and alone, by the roadside, waiting for someone to. Because every little life deserves warmth, love, and a chance to.